Hello, thanks for joining me. Welcome to vlog number 1 of this series of vlogs that I'm creating to help document my master's project for my master's in traditional music. I have one big question that I'm setting out to answer within the next few months, and I know it won't be fully answered, but I will be a lot closer. The big question for my project is, how do I think and play more like a traditional musician, more in the authentic traditional style? And I'm using the word traditional very loosely here. What I mean is the style of music here in Scotland, I'm in Glasgow, that I hear being played all around me. So that includes both traditional and contemporary tunes. So for the sake of this project, I'm also going to define those two terms. I'm considering traditional tunes to be tunes that people don't know who wrote them. So they're considered traditional because the author is unknown. And then contemporary tunes for this project, contemporary tunes are tunes that we know who the composer was. With this project being divided into 2 parts, one of the best ways for me to understand how musicians think is to sit down and talk with them. So I'll be doing a series of interviews. That makes it sound really formal, but I really want to sit down and just talk with people. I'm really interested to speak with people who have played in multiple styles of music, for example, jazz and traditional, to hear them compare and contrast what they're thinking as they sit down to play each of those styles. But I've realized, part of the reason why I think it's so fascinating to sit down and speak with people who have played in multiple styles of music is because when you play one style for so long, there's so much that you don't have to even think about anymore. You feel it becomes second nature, and so much of it just becomes subconscious because you're used to thinking about it. So comparing and contrasting 2 styles from one person, I think at this point would be a helpful way to dig into the thought processes behind the playing. But we'll see. That could prove an incorrect assumption. But the second part of this project is really practical because, I want to come out on the other side a better harper myself. So I will be going through and analyzing tunes, and specifically repeated patterns in melody lines that I find across tunes. Now, for my own sake, I'm going to try and focus more on tunes that are in modes besides Aeolian and Ionian, in other modes. But it's the repeated patterns that I'll take note of and catalog. What I am personally convinced of, just for the little bit that I do know about this music, it's been written, it's designed to tell stories to its community. It's a community builder. It's a community sound. It wasn't meant to be broken down and overanalyzed. And so personally, it feels a little funny to really dig in the way that I am and analyze it all, because I don't know, this wasn't exactly how it was meant to be done. But to try and counteract that, I'm including this vlog. I think this is a very important part of this whole process because I'm trying to pull the community side back into this project. So if you have any thoughts about what I've shared, again, I'm just a learner. I might come out on the other side with very different opinions about some of the things that I have expressed here in the video. But we'll see. My goal to share this process is to put a vlog out sometime every Monday, just to document my thoughts and what's happening, and to play for you. I want to play for you every Monday. I'm just making sure that I hit all the points. Like, feedback is welcome. Come along for the ride, and I'm excited for what I get to learn and what I get to share with you. Thanks for listening to me think. Catch you next Monday.